Hello, hello. We are
Hello.
live.
Hello.
Guest hosting for Black Hat Book Coven. I always have to make sure I'm saying it right.
We don't
She
say it
loved
right
it
either.
so much she wanted to do it a second time.
Yep.
Not really. This was on her TBR, and I was like, hey,
Like,
you want to join?
It's fun time.
I've been wanting to get you guys to read The Black Witch too, as well. I think it's called. Yeah.
Well, Becky will go per pick for next round.
I've already done it. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I've given it to Lisa for next round. So I
Oh
mean,
my
Jackie
God.
can give up her pick for you
No.
for your pick next round.
No,
Why is it always me giving up my picks? Why don't any of the rest of you give up your picks?
because you don't want to actually pick.
I do. There are so many witchy books that I'm like, oh, I want to read that. Oh, I
Then
want
don't
to
give
read
it up.
But then, people are like, oh, this is a great witchy book. And I'm like, do you want to join our coven?
Yeah.
I
Hey,
like
Charity.
having guest coven members, okay? So when people want to read a witchy book, I'm like, join us.
Mm.
Yeah.
One of these days we'll get to reading The Black Witch.
Possibly.
Mm.
Yeah, it's good because it sucks when I'm reading less, so it's like, oh, I finally have a book I could actually read along with you guys because I just listen to you guys anyway. If I haven't read the book, because you guys crack me up.
We are hysterical.
Yeah.
Come on, Charity. Come on.
So, do y'all have this book?
No. Not
Sorry.
tomorrow.
Oh, I thought you
Taking-
got it already.
No, I was taking it. I got it. My hold came in, but either way, I wasn't going to be able to pick it up until Saturday. So that's why I was hoping to.
Say
I was hoping
hello.
to get in earlier this week. But with me recovering from shingles, it's been a little bit of a hot mess express over here trying to get out back into society because this medication totally messing me up. So
Yeah, how are you feeling with that?
totally like crap because I'm diabetic, so all my
Yes.
blood sugar keeps going really high. So I just get
Oh,
Hello, my handsome boy.
so you just got problems on top of problems, huh?
yeah. Apparently this week, yeah. So my they're healing. I have some on my fingers, so those are healing.
Are you itchy and in pain still?
No, the other medication's good. It's a little bit raw right now because the pain medication's starting to, my prescription's starting to go out. So, but it's fine. Really like having live nerve endings raw all over my arm. I could barely use my arm and my fingers, and I still can't grip things on my finger right now. So we'll see how long that nerve damage lasts. But
Ugh,
that was
sounds awful.
so gross. I thought I hurt something in my back from working, like a pinch. You're working your left shoulder blade. Nope,
Yeah.
that was just the starting point, and it just traveled. So that
That's
was
gross.
fun.
That
So
sounds
that's why I was like looking forward to reading. Finally, something is hitting.
Do you have the book, Jackie? Have you started the book, Jackie?
No,
Okay.
because I'm still working on this guy over here because I'm being very lazy with my reading. So.
Is it did you get the pretty edition of it?
I got with the
It's a very pretty book.
yeah.
I am still on chapter 8. Really, that's it?
Like the end papers and
I thought I
everything.
was on chapter 12.
Yeah, those really pretty.
Oh, I'm 12% in. I'm only on chapter 8. Good God.
I am excited though. This was one of my anticipated releases for this year, so I'm excited that I actually get to because I'm doing that gauntlet challenge, and one of the bingo boards is anticipated releases. So I'm doing that, and then I've got one next month with Becky's pick. So then I've got 2. So I just have to read one more of my anticipated releases this year, and then I've met that challenge. Mark that shit off.
I'm reading Games with New York tonight, so that's what I'm gonna read tonight because I have to read this for the Mood Reader Book Club for Sunday that I do in April. The Monster Woman.
I've been reading this book for about 2 weeks.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And I'm on chapter 8.
Why?
Oh, well, I see.
I'm not enjoying it.
Not enjoying it?
I've just started hearing some discourse about it online now, too.
It's very... I have a few things that I don't like about it. One, it's very overly descriptive. Like, she uses metaphors and similes.
So Jackie's gonna like that.
So I'm sure you'll love it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my god, just I hate when authors overly use metaphors and similes to describe things. It drives me crazy.
I'm really intrigued to why there's teeth.
It's a very, some of the descriptions are very gross, the way some characters are described.
Okay.
3, I feel this incestuous vibe between the two cousins. There's been a couple scenes where they've touched each other in a way, and they felt things, and I'm just like, And then I've heard that there's some really, really disturbing things that happen further into the book, like eating children. That I'm just like, I don't know if I will make it through this fucking book. Because I've been reading it for 2 weeks.
We have to go 3 for 3, Becky. Come on.
And I've barely made it 12%.
I feel like Jackie's gonna like this fucking book.
I'm sure you and
Sounds like a sure win.
We'll probably love it.
So far, the book picks, I've given 4.5s the last 2 books of the book club. And I am the one that never scores high. So Jackie so far is living a great year with her reading. Like, I'm not reading a lot, but I'm still giving some 3 stars, but I've had some pretty decent reads in the first 3 months of the year. And this Fear the Flames isn't too bad, but it's just, I've just been, when I get home, I'm tired and I want to read. I want to go to bed. So that's the reason. It's not the book itself. It's just, I'm tired.
Right.
So. Yeah, but I'm excited about it. The book is pretty. I mean, it's a very pretty book.
I'm sure.
I haven't read her before. Have you guys? Because this is my first time reading.
I have. Yeah, I read her other book, Juniper and Thorn, which I also did not like.
Okay. Now, I wanted to read her Lady Macbeth. That was the one that I really wanted to read of hers. That was on my TBR. I don't own it, but it was on my list to buy one day. But this one came around. But this one, I don't know. It's pretty hefty. It's pretty chunky. It's a chunker.
But it is definitely not a romantasy.
Awesome.
It is a gothic horror.
Yay.
Which, if I had known that, I would not have requested an ARC.
Yeah. It's 533 pages, so I'm excited.
I'm just like, I don't know if I'll make it through, to be quite honest. I'm going to keep chugging along. But if I make it to the live show and I DNF'd it,
you know why.
There's reasons.
There's reasons.
But I also requested the audiobook from my library, which I'm second in line for, because I thought, oh, if I could just listen to it, maybe I could get through it quicker.
Yeah.
But we'll see if that happens. If I get one more inkling of incest vibes between the cousins, though. It's gross. It's gross. It's gross.
I haven't read any dark stuff yet. Like I
This will do
had.
it for you.
There you go. My first dark book of the year. Let the shenanigans begin.
Yeah,
Let the
especially
show-
it starts off pretty dark. Like the
Okay.
things
Right
they
after the-
do, it starts off with a bang, and then it sort of lulls where you're like learning about the girls and like the history of it. Like since the beginning, I haven't really got too much dark stuff. It's just been a lot of gross descriptions and incestuous feelings. But there's more. So. Should we start a reading sprint? See where it goes? You want me to start a timer for you, Crystal? Stop licking yourself.
Sorry, I had to ban somebody on what comments they were doing. That was weird. So
What was wrong with their comments? I can't see them.
it was sexual in nature.
Pervs, get off of here.
Well, let me read these now. I want to read these.
I don't think
Well,
I
said I banned and the comments were removed. So
Oh,
just something about let me show your mic or whatever, and then let me join or whatever. It was weird. Like I don't know, buddy.
you're like, no freebies here. Thanks.
Like,
What would I have said?
do you want me to share my timer with you?
yeah. Let's get it.
Oh.
How long are we doing? 45 or?
Do whatever.
I have a 45-minute timer. Will that work?
Yeah, that'll work. I'm good.
Okay, hold on. Okay, see if that pops up. Okay.
Sweet.
There you go. See you in a few.
You bit.
Did you get anything right, Crystal?
Yep, I'm 15% into my book club book.
It's a short one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like 286, so
Oh,
I've read a
good.
few chapters, so
When's your live show on that? Sunday?
yeah, Sunday at 7.
You should get it done.
Yeah, I should be able to get it done by probably
It's
tomorrow.
Catherine Moon, right?
Yeah, it's my first time reading her actually too.
I want to say I read one book by her. Can't remember what it was though. It wasn't that one.
Monster Smash Agency.
Yeah. Oh, did you start, Jackie?
I did.
What'd you think?
Is Agnes deaf or is she mute?
I don't know if she's mute or if she's just not, or if she's just choosing not to talk.
Okay. Because I feel like I'm like, did I miss something? So I was like, you were at chapter 8, so maybe like you remembered something, but if you don't really know either, then I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not supposed to.
Yeah.
But
no.
so far I like it. I think it's kind of cool. I thought the desecration of the body ceremony was kind of weird, but I was like, all right, this
Do you see now where the House of Teeth
yeah,
and all that jazz comes in?
yeah. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Is this supposed to be a retelling of something?
I don't think so.
Oh, I
think
feel
so.
like this feels like vaguely familiar to me somehow, and I don't know why.
I don't know. I guess it's a grim dark fantasy. Is what I've learned. It's definitely not a fantasy romance, that's for damn sure.
Yeah, it says it's a gothic fantasy with a romance somehow, but it's not really a it's like not like a traditional romance HEA or something.
I think it's a toxic romance.
I
think it's a toxic.
Yeah, it's like, and that's why I'm like, don't call it a gothic romance because it's not gothic. Gothic romance is like the normal nomenclature of a romance genre.
Yeah.
But traditional gothic fiction could have a romance subplot, just like historical fiction. Kind of like a romantic element, but not necessarily an HEA or whatever.
I feel like the reason I thought it was romance is because it said it had like something to do with love in the synopsis or something like that, or
Oh, there's someone marketed it that way. That's why there's a discourse apparently going on.
and
That's what I thought. Like I knew it wasn't going to be
love.
Yeah, consuming love. And so I thought that meant romance. I don't think I went back on NetGalley and I looked and I didn't see anywhere that it said romance. It just said gothic fantasy or dark fantasy.
Yeah, I'm like that's fine. They're following because they didn't say romance as like the genre. So
yeah.
Well, the synopsis. Okay, so this is what it says. Once there was an island where the dead walked the earth, and 7 noble houses ruled using the arcane secrets of necromancy. A conqueror's blade brought them low, burning their libraries, killing their lords, and extinguishing their eldritch magic. But defiant against the new order stands the House of Teeth. Its the last living members are the beautiful Marzia, I can't say her fucking name.
Marozia,
is that how you're saying it? Okay, cool. The heiress to the house, and her cousin, the uncanny Lady Agnes. Though she has not spoken a word in 7 years, okay, so she's just choosing not to speak, I guess. Agnes is the true carrier of the house legacy, and she has her orders. She must recapture the secrets of death magic and avenge her family's fallen honor. She must arrange the betrothal of her beloved cousin, how do you say it? How'd you say it? Marozia, to Leoprond, heir of the Conqueror's throne, to gain access to the Forbidden Library and his grotesquely grand castle. Revenge burns in Agnes's heart, but so does strange her passions. And it's Leopron, the golden prince, who speaks to her soul. This passion is as treasonous as powerful, poisoning the kingdom's roots and threatening to tear the already shattered realm in two. For Agnes's final order is the gravest. She must not fall in love. So I think becomes a love in the second book. Most likely.
I don't know, it just speaks a lot about love, and so I got the impression that it was a dark fantasy romance.
I feel like that's probably what it is, but maybe the first book is just not.
But no, because the author says it's not a romance. It is a grim, dark fantasy.
What is that beeping?
It's the fucking car alarm outside on my street.
Oh, okay. I was like,
some moron can't click their car off.
Okay.
It's annoying. I made it to chapter 21. A lot of skim reading. Because
I made it to chapter 3. Yeah, chapter 3. That Origins of Our Customs.
Yeah, because it's just a lot of words that I'm just like, I don't give a shit. Just give me some, like, not a lot happened. Like, I'm in this lull period where nothing much is happening. And I'm just, like, get me to some dialogue or something so I can get to know these characters.
I would have been further in, but I've had a headache all day. So when I turned my camera off, I took a little bit of a baby nap.
Mm-hmm.
It felt great. And then my husband called and woke me up from baby nap. So I was like, okay.
But, like, another thing that icks me out is, like, the way that she describes this one man who is clearly obese, I guess. It's just the way she describes his body is so gross. And I'm just like,
I do see the wordiness that you're talking about.
Do we need to describe the body in such disgusting terms? So and yet again, you know, I had a moment where these cousins are like, so gross.
I don't
It's
know,
like
normal back then, but like I can't imagine. That's so gross.
It's like the way she just like the way she's writing these two cousins, it's like, oh, she grabs me and she holds me against her body, and I can feel her supple breasts pressed against mine, and I'm like, why are you thinking that as her cousin? That's fucking weird. And I'm just like, good God, it's gross.
Lizzie's getting food, Charlie.
But I'm at 20% now, so. And then I was like, you know what? I'm tired of this. So then I went back to trying to listening to my thriller that I'm reading or listening to on audio.
Mm-hmm. I mean, right now it's slow, but I'm still getting into it. But I feel like this is something I will like. I feel like it once I get into it. I don't like the names.
Oh my God, the names are fucking. That one guy, the Lipreland or Lipeland or
Leoprond. That's what I'm calling him.
I just call him Lippy.
Lippy.
Because I can't. I don't know how the fuck his name is pronounced, and it's a stupid name. So I just call him Lippy. I also sometimes can't pronounce Marosia's name.
Marosia.
I'm just like, whatever. Her incestuous cousin. Listen, if there's anybody who's gonna like this, it's gonna be Crystal, Jackie, and Laura. If Kristen ends up liking this, I will be shocked to my freaking core.
This is not a surprise if I like this. This is not a surprise for Jackie. What was a surprise for Jackie liking was The Forgotten Witch. It was me picking it. Because I was like, oh, super cozy. And then there's like all this history in it. Like, oh, that makes sense.
Like, I can see you liking this for its, like, darkness.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
its
speaking
world
of
building.
that, I contacted the author and I sent her the link to our live show. She watched it.
Taylor Hartley?
No, Jessica Dodge from The Forgotten Witch.
Oh, that one. See, I've
Yeah,
already
I
forgot
did send
that one.
Taylor Hartley the link too, but she hasn't responded to me. But there is going to be a sequel to that book. It's supposed to be coming out in December, but it's completely indie published because her publishing company didn't pick her up for the second book. So she's
Oh.
completely doing it by herself.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm always nervous when, authors watch our live shows. Like, were we mean? Did we say something?
I mean, it's honest feedback. It's honest feedback, so.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. Hey, Crystal, did you feel that meteorite that landed over there by Medina?
I didn't film it, but I saw it on the news. Like,
Oh, you didn't
like
feel it?
Yeah, 'cause I've been working from home, so I didn't actually drive in because I was working from home because the shingle.
I was like,
So
that's
yeah, that was crazy. I heard the boom, so I was
Oh,
like,
you heard
oh,
it?
I'm like, what was that? And my husband did, do you feel that? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, okay, interesting.
I was like, that's the meteor that hit Earth.
Yeah,
Needs to be bigger.
I think this is like 6 tons. Weighs 6 tons. I don't remember, but yeah, it's over in Medina. About over an hour away.
Did you feel anything, Jackie?
No. What are you talking about?
The meteor that hit Earth?
Nope.
You didn't feel anything?
When did it hit?
It was just Ohio, I think, right?
Well, I heard that some people felt it all the way down in Kentucky.
Where did the thing hit?
In
Ohio? Medina, Ohio?
Medina, Ohio. Where I live, near where I live, so like an hour
Oh,
away.
no. I mean, okay, you gotta understand something. I grew up in California, so like earth-shattering movements, I slept through. Unless the house is moving.
See, I woke up that night because my house was swaying. Like, I literally felt my house sway, and I thought it was just the heavy winds.
Yeah, like
but then I heard that a meteor hit, and I was like, was that it? I don't know.
I don't wake up during storms. I don't wake up during earthquakes. The 3 tornadoes that have touched down in the area close to me, like when I was in high school, a tornado went down the street. Like, so my house is on this street. My house is here. This street right here. The tornado went right down it, destroyed it, and my house was right here, and I did not wake up at all. I just don't. I'm a very sound sleeper. Very sound sleeper. I'm surprised I wake up to my alarm or my cat.
I wake up very easily.
I don't wake up to people crying, which is really hard for my daughter. She would like cry and have nightmares. And we're like, I didn't wake up. So
Jackie's like, this is why I wasn't blessed with a toddler.
This is why I didn't have a baby. Yeah, because I wouldn't wake up. But I wake up to Charlie. He can wake me up. But he gets on me, like physical, like really close to me will wake me up at sounds. They don't.
Yeah. My cat thinks she's stealthy. It's like she can sense when I open my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll watch her and she'll be like. And I'm like, I see you, moron. I'll get up and feed you. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Do you want to do another sprint?
Sure.
Yeah.
Clearly, I'm fucking over here yawning, so I don't know why. It's not like It's not like I've done anything to overly exert myself. It's just my nature. I'm just a tired bitch all the time. I would change the time, but like it's set at 45.
That works.
All right. Start.
Alrighty.
See you in a bit. That went quick.
Good. 20% of mine.
Ooh. Are you liking it?
Yeah, good. Needed a little bit of a a light, spicy monster ramen.
What kind of monster is he?
An orc. Games with the orc.
Oh.
By Catherine Moon.
Oh, what?
It's called Games with the Orc by Catherine Moon.
Oh, he's an orc. Okay.
Orc. Yeah.
Gotcha. Is it like Regency monster type?
No, just a normal, like,
stuff?
contemporary. Yeah.
Okay. I lost you there.
Really? Okay. Now you're back.
Does it have like Regency monster vibes?
No, it's contemporary.
Oh, okay. Because, you know, sometimes those monster romances, they feel sort of historical-esque.
Yeah.
How's it going, Jackie?
I like it. They are just now getting to the castle. I'm in chapter 8. I like it. I feel like this is a Jackie book. 100%. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
I like the description. I like the ambiance it's giving. I feel like this is not the right time to read this book, though. Like, I feel like this is much more of a fall book, for sure. Like, I don't think she really thought about that when she released it. But, whatever. Maybe I could be wrong because, like, I mean, all the plants they're in a much prettier area now. So I feel like maybe the ambiance will change a little bit. But the first part was definitely.
Have you gotten the incest vibes yet?
Yes.
Okay, thank God I'm not the only one.
You are not missing that at all. Yeah. You're spot on with that. That's weird. The curl you into a fetal position thing. I'm like, okay, she stripped her down. All right. Weird. Cool.
Sucked your finger in my mouth.
Yeah, that was fucking weird. What the? No.
Like, what the fuck?
I'm like, okay.
Spoilers, Crystal.
Yeah. It's like, what? I'm like, no, that's weird. But
I read a little bit more. I made it to chapter. I hate this arc that I have for some reason. It keeps stalling out, and so it'll freeze. And I have to, like, kick myself out of my Kindle app, reopen it to get it to move. I'm on chapter 25.
I'm on chapter 8.
I'm 27% in. A lot of it is just a lot of words.
I don't mind that. I'm liking the description. I mean, I'm sure eventually I'm gonna be like, okay, can we get to the fucking story?
Like, at this point, I'm waiting for something disgusting to happen just to pique my interest, quite honestly.
Really?
Yeah, because it's been a while since something gross has happened.
Like,
nothing too disturbing has happened from the time, like, the beginning part with the desecration up to where I am. Nothing really disturbing has happened yet.
I did like the bubonic plague reference and how, like, the disease of the dead looked like the bubonic plague. I thought that was really cool. I was like, okay, that's a nice actual historical reference to thread into this fantasy sort of thing. And then you bring the necromancer kind of element out. I was like, okay, all right. I like the fact that that she explained why they do the desecration. So, because that was the cure for the fucking, like, disease, so they can't actually, like, be reincarnated. I'm like, dope. Okay, I'm solid with this. But It's so weird the way they broke it down. Is they have blood, teeth, eyes, heart, lungs, flesh, and bones, and all the other innards are like broken to the ground. I just think it's funny that they only had 7 families. I feel like I feel like this is like a retelling of, because it feels so familiar, or it's a conglomeration of a bunch of things. Like there's supposed to be symbolism and stuff. Like there's a reason that her name is Agnes. There is a reason that the names are the way they are. The bubonic plague, 7 house, 7 gables. You know, like I feel like there's a lot of stuff in this book
that you appreciate,
that means something else, but I don't have the references right now to really get to it. So I feel like this is a rabbit hole book for me. I really feel like it, but I'm excited because this is my first Ava Reed book that I'm reading. Which, if I like this, I definitely will go pick up the other ones that I was debating on picking up. So
yeah, because didn't she have like a book, like a library one? Because that one looked interesting to me. I think.
I don't know. The only other one I knew for sure was Lady Macbeth.
She has a study in
A study of drowning or something.
Oh, Study of Drowning. I've heard of that one.
Study in Drowning. A Fable at the End of the World, which I feel is more young adult dystopian.
I actually have that book. I bought it because the cover's really pretty.
And then she has Lady Macbeth.
I wanted to read that one.
The Wolf and the Woodsman, which I also DNF'd. Why the fuck did I think I wanted to read this book?
Well, you didn't pick it either.
And then
Laura picked it.
I requested the Ark.
Oh, that's true. I don't know. You were on crack.
And then she wrote Juniper and Thorn. But one thing I see between Juniper and Thorn that I didn't like and this book that I didn't like is she likes to really... She has this fascination with people's bodies.
Okay.
And it just bothers me. It's like, why are we focusing so much on people's bodies? Like in Juniper and Thorn, it was this like overly sexualized focus on the girl's breasts. And in this one, she likes to, like, she talks about this king who's fat, and she talks about his body in this really grotesque way, but yet she also talks about Agnes's skeletal body. And I think this girl has some sort of fucking eating disorder. Or, here's another theory, she's fucking somebody who was brought back from the dead, because she's skeletal as shit. And that's
Ava sleeping with somebody back from the dead, or she was brought back from the dead?
Like, I have this thought that maybe she was brought back from the dead.
Oh.
Because she focuses on her the way her body is, and like how she can feel her ribs, and she's got like this hunger pains, but she doesn't really eat normal foods. And so I'm like,
oh, okay.
Was she necromanced? Is that like part of the reason she doesn't talk?
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, the only description I've got of her was like the basic one right now. I haven't really gotten too much detail with it, but they talked about how no one knew what happened to the male heirs that were born of the twin daughters. Just one day they both came out with daughters, but they each had 3 pregnancies.
They were probably eaten.
I don't know.
I heard child eating children somewhere in this book. I read it in a review or something. There was like,
there was a mention that they were lathered in honey and then fed to flies.
So I don't know. I haven't gotten to that. Like I said, I haven't gotten to anything super depraved or disgusting.
That was the beginning of the book. You already read it.
Yeah, since then I haven't gotten anything. Okay. So I don't know.
Maybe that's the one line they're talking about.
But maybe, I don't know.
I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of symbolism in this book, and I don't have the reference material to really see it just yet. Like I feel like I'm gonna have to. I feel like I'm gonna really rip this one apart. Just feel
Are
like
the body part family things like this? There's 7 of them, or are they just maybe referencing the 7 deadly sins, or something like that? Like maybe it's reference to like Dante's Inferno, but like
No, because it's not really like gluttony, lust, or anything. It's just the body parts.
Yeah, so you have the heart, the lungs, the skin, the bones, the teeth, the eyes, and
what they do is they like when somebody dies, they do like an autopsy, and then each house gets like the house of teeth get the teeth.
Oh, and the blood, that's the 7th
one. And the house of blood gets the blood, and the house of eyes gets the eyes.
Yeah.
And that's where it could symbolize something, I don't know, but that's pretty much what they do is they.
But Jackie, you think it sounds familiar, like referencing
just
maybe like
a lot of this feels like something familiar to me. I don't know what though. I don't know if it's like a combination of a bunch of different stuff, just all kind of like layer on top of each other. Like
I'm trying to help you.
I feel like the fact that only 7 families remained, that's pertinent information.
Yeah.
And like specific body parts are saved. So like you have the eyes, which are like the windows to the soul, right? The teeth, their sustenance, I
think they desecrate it so that they can't
regenerate. Yeah.
Regenerate
but
it.
These are the families that survived. Because there was a bunch of other families, but only 7 main families survived when the guy came over and like took over the island. And he's the one that created this whole desecration process. So it's like, why these 7? I feel like that's going to mean something. I don't know. I also be too reading into it because it's a weird fucking book. And she just wrote it to have those weird vibes. So.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or maybe she just didn't want to be like, oh, you're also the organs. Because the lungs and the heart, I mean, you need all your, like, okay, example. When you do an autopsy, all the organs are removed. Like your brain is removed and weighed. Your heart is removed and weighed. Your lungs are removed and weighed. Your intestines are removed. Like all the different organs are removed. So why did these families only one survive? So you have skin, bone, heart, lungs, eyes, teeth, and blood. Why didn't the brain survive? It gets mashed into the ground.
Jackie.
I don't know. That's what I want to know. That's why I'm like, I feel like there's a lot of stuff to this book. I feel like I'm going to have a lot to say about this book. I feel like I'm going to really like this book, or I'm going to fucking hate it.
I have a feeling I'm going to be like, I hated this.
Yeah.
But
I have no idea how I'm feeling.
But I do know what the Fable one. I do know that's LGBTQ. So I feel like the incestuous stuff here is kind of with that too, a little bit. Like I almost feel like they're probably not actually cousins. I don't know. Becky, you could be probably right. Maybe she was necromanced or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole, I don't want to spoil it for people who have not read it yet, the whole purpose of what you're supposed to do. But I find it funny that Agnes is the eldest. She's the eldest of the 2. But because
her whole purpose is that she's supposed to find the book
and bring
figure out how to like bring people back from the dead.
I didn't want to spoil the book. That's why I didn't say that.
Well, that's like it's pretty obvious at the beginning.
Yeah, but she's supposed to bring back a specific person.
Oh. Yeah.
But I find it funny that Agnes is the eldest, but it was the firstborn of the elder of the twins that actually becomes the heir. And she's just the pretty one. Although the quote saying the right hand is much more useful than the left, but the left can be decorated I thought was fucking priceless. And I'm left-handed, so it was a little slap of the face to me. But I thought that was really cool. I was like, okay, that's a dope line. That's like a dope philosophy. I was like, that's kind of
shit.
Huh?
I didn't pay attention to any of that shit.
Oh,
I'm just like, where's the dialogue at? Because I don't care what things look like, how they smell. Just I don't care about the politics. I get the gist of this fucking story. I just want to understand what these characters are thinking.
I like the ambiance.
Except for the fucking Morozio chick. I'm like, could you stop thinking of your cousin in sexual ways, please? You fucking weirdo. Is this sounding like the book you're gonna love, Crystal?
We'll see.
I don't know. Sometimes you like your dark shit.
Watch Agnes be a dude.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
I like gothic romance, so I read some gothic fiction that I liked, but it depends on how
Charlie
body horror goes towards. So sometimes that can turn me off. So we'll see. On more about the atmosphere and like the creepy house. Like, is there a ghost? And I'm okay with some body horror, so we'll see with this how I do. But so
I have no idea what way you'll lean.
No, it's literally anyone's guess right now.
Yeah. I mean, I know you tend to like stuff that I don't, so that's in your favor.
I don't know. Lately, though, we've been liking the same kind of stuff recently. On just some few things.
Do you like flowery metaphorical writing?
I'm okay, yeah, with her prose. It depends on how it's written and if it still feels like it's going somewhere. Because like I was the person that didn't like Belladonna, that YA gothic that people seem to like. I didn't like it because it didn't really seem. It wasn't really overly flowery writing. It just didn't feel like it. It just felt boring, I guess, or so. So it depends on how lopsy daisy they get. If they don't start, because like I'm a Carrie Lake does gothic. So as long as I know it's I'm okay with slow writing, but we still have to progress somewhere.
But I feel like Carrie Lake's writing, it's like her writing like creates tension.
Yeah.
And like the descriptions add to the story, whereas this one I'm just like, if you throw in another fucking metaphor about how this guy's skin looks like a greasy worm, I'm gonna fucking throw up.
Like, there's some writers that like I could tell, like, did you just take out a thesaurus and just try to keep on seeing what words sound together good?
She's using some really unique words.
Okay.
There's one that I have an idea what it means, but I actually haven't sat down and looked it up yet. Where is it? It starts with a Q.
I'm just like, I don't know. I find it to be like I'm skim reading it because it's not really adding anything to the story for me. I'm bored with it. And I don't really feel like it's giving me, I feel like the times that I do notice something, it's a really gross description of something that didn't need to be described that grossly. And all these characters just seem like really disgusting fucking perverts too.
Yeah, it's rough when like no one's a good person.
Yeah.
It's like watching one of those horror flicks, like The House on Haunted Hill, or was it House on Haunted Hill, or whatever, where like no one was really a really good person. So it's kind of a little depressing that way.
The Prince Lippy and Like, he seems like a decent person so far. Nothing about him really gives me ick vibes. But the fact that he's like attracted, I guess, to Agnes. Agnes feels like a child to me.
Yeah, but she's the eldest.
I know, but she feels like a fucking child.
You know what she feels like to me is how do I politically correct say this? I get very Quasimodo vibes from her, but she's like kind of the monster kind of figure, but she's very intelligent. She's very talented. She's very caring, but because of the way she looks and like overshadows, she's kind of like the hunchback. You know, she's the one that's just like, nobody really sees me, but I'm the one that does all the fucking work. Like Notre Dame is Morovia, and she's the hunchback that controls all the bells.
Okay.
Like that's what I feel like she is. She is the grotesque, you know, but everything she's stupid and slow and things like that. When you look at her, that's the impression you get, but that's not who she actually is. She's the very misunderstood creature in this book.
Yeah, I don't get that impression. I get that she's, I don't know, I really don't get a sense of her other than she seems very naive.
And but it's all chapter 8, so.
And she seems very childlike, especially because she doesn't talk.
Mm-hmm.
And her cousin is always like talking for her.
Yeah, see, that's why I get the vibe that
really like bugs me, because it feels like she's like treating her like a child, and so then when they're like in their weird quasi incest moments, I'm like, ugh.
Well, I think that's what that's why I kind of go with the idea that that's what she's supposed to be portrayed as to the outside world, but you as the reader know that she's more than that. Just like, Hunchback to Notre Dame, we knew Quasimodo was more than what Frollo thought he was. Like that's what I mean. Is everybody in the book is supposed to assume that she's slow and naive and incompetent, but in actuality, she is.
I don't feel like she's incompetent. I mean, she clearly has a goal and she knows what she's supposed to do. I just feel like she comes off very young, and so when the prince is like attracted to her and her cousin speaks for her and touches her, and I'm just like, I feel like she's like a 10-year-old trapped in a, what's she supposed to be, 20-year-old body?
I don't know.
And so it gives me the creeps. Like, I know she's not 10, but the way she's treated and described is just, I don't know.
And I see where you're coming from, but I think you're supposed to feel like that because she's not that. You as the reader know she's not actually that, but the characters in the book
feel that. That makes me feel gross.
Well, I think you're supposed to feel gross. Yeah, I feel like she's gonna do some major serious shit and be like, "No, I'm not this naive, slow little girl you think I am that you've pretty much assumed I was my entire life." This book is going to be about revenge. End of story. Like that's a big major player in this book. You can tell that from the beginning parts of the book. But I feel like that's another layer to it. It's just a guise, and that's why she's writing her like that. She's writing her so the characters in the book see her as that. You as the reader are not supposed to. That's why it's supposed to make you uncomfortable because you know it's not who she is.
I think it's also making me uncomfortable because I'm her. When I'm reading this story, and
that is your problem,
and I feel like I'm this adult woman in this 10-year-old's body, and these people are looking at me this way and touching me this way and speaking to me this way, and it just feels like people are molesting me, and I don't like it. It's a gross feeling, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I thought she was much younger when the prince met her at the desecration. I thought she was.
I don't even know how old these fuckers are. How old are they?
I don't know, but we didn't get an age at that point. And then I find out in the backstory that she's older than
Well, yeah, I
Morovia.
knew she was older, but I don't know how old they are.
Yeah. But like I find out she's older. I'm like, oh, okay. So, but you're not naive and you're not stupid.
No, she's not.
So this is all just a guise, and your cousin is a fucking idiot. And that was the whole line. Like, yeah, the right hand's more useful, but the left hand can be decorative.
Her cousin is very self-centered.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I like it. I like the dichotomy of it. I kind of like the play with the characters. I feel like she's going to do some seriously cool stuff. I hope she does. If she doesn't, then I'm going to be really fucking bored. But I feel like she's got the makings to do something seriously cool.
Well, I'm really fucking bored with it. So.
Can't
wait till you start it, Crystal.
I know. I'll have to probably start it ASAP on I don't know, probably I've been flip-flopping between different books because of
I am going to finish Fear the Flames though tonight. That's what I'm working on.
Did you finish any of the 4 books that you were in the middle of?
I finished the Hardly a Gentleman one by Eloise James, so I finished that one. So
yay!
I'm still working on Secrets of Sorrow and Whatever by Melissa K. Rourke. I'm halfway through that one, and it's just I don't know if I like it, so I'll push through.
Is that the first book in the series?
The second one. The first one I actually liked enough. It was 4-star for me, but I just don't like one of the heroes. He's really annoying, and I'm like, and it's multi POV, so I'm having a hard time because no one. It's kind of the same thing. Like I don't really connect with any of the characters, so I'm like, you're not really with when you have so many multiple points of view. You don't actually get to know the character, at least with I feel like, and everyone's supposed to have secrets, and I feel like it's just a weird plot to go through now. So
bless you.
Thanks.
We'll find out if I like it, but I want to read the whole series, and because I was interested in it because people talked about it, but then I also found out this author is going to be at the Ohio Book Con, and so for one of the panel signings, and I'm trying to. I've already read the other one, which was that King Arthur one. That author's going to be there as well. Once Upon a Queen or something like that.
What? Which one? What book are you talking about?
Oh, Jackie loves King Arthur shit.
Yeah.
It's an indie author. What's her name? Let me find a picture. It's by Paula Lafferty. But I think it's kind of mimicking off of the classic Arthur novel, but it's just instead of king, it's queen, because it focuses on Queen Genevieve.
What's it called?
It's a time travel. Let me find it. The Once and Future Queen.
Oh. I know which one that is. I know what you're talking about.
So I read that one and liked it, and I got it.
That seems like it'd be a Jackie book.
Yeah, that's in my Amazon cart.
Yeah, it's a time travel one. It's the only downside is a little bit too modern sometimes. Like it doesn't focus more on like her time traveling back. Everyone feels a little too modern a little bit. And so that one kind of makes it hard to suspend disbelief. But other than that, it's good. I like the main heroine. It was fun to be in her kind of side of it, and it's almost feels light but yet heavy. It's weird. It's like almost like a not rom-commy, but basically everyone going back into time, and you realize that the world lost its magic or whatever, that she's going there, that there is magic and there's something that's happening, that she has to go back in time, travel with Merlin and she has basically also amnesia because she has no memory of being Genevieve. And
you're saying all Jackie's words.
Everything.
I have a whole Camelot shelf in my library.
Oh yeah. So that's why I like that too. That's why I was interested in it too. Because I was like, okay, time travel and King Arthur and Queen Genevieve. Like, yeah.
Not the biggest fan of time travel. It can make or break a book, but depending on how they use it.
Yeah. It's a little
like
weird.
Outlander. You fucking weirdo.
It's a debut book too. So
said you like Outlander, you freaking weirdo.
Yeah, because she uses it well.
Yeah.
I've seen it used bad.
Yeah, it can be used bad too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it makes sense.
I love
Outlander.
Outlander.
You can definitely tell she's a debut author, but I see that she definitely has a lot of strong writing that she'll grow. So,
my new license plates in my car, they say Camelot. I got vanity plates and they read Camelot.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
I've never been interested in Merlin and Arthur and all that. Not an area that I've enjoyed reading about.
To each his own.
Or watching movies. I'm just like, whatever.
Well, I've always been interested in Guinevere because I'm like, she's always been villainized. So, and it also kind of talks about that in this book too a little bit as like the legend of the three of them and like how that was built and how like the game of telephone that has changed or whatnot. So and how easily people villainize her as the woman when most time women were the victims and such. So it's like
I feel like every woman has been villainized.
Like every woman. So that's why I like is like that's why it drew me to it. Like, oh, it's a story about her because like the classic fantasy follows the male heroes. I wanted to follow the women in past be the main person. Like shift the perspective or the story to the stories you don't, the unsung heroes or whatever. So that's my thought. But yeah, I'm interested in seeing. I think there's going to be a second. I don't know how many is going to be in it. I think maybe it's a duology. That hasn't really been much talk on it, but I know there's definitely going to have to be a book too. That's for sure.
Let's see what.
Oh my god, I hate when my fingers get like dry skin around the cuticles. Freaking annoys me. Oh man, alive. I need to work on getting my arcs read.
Oh yeah, I'm behind too. Mine.
Yes.
Like that's one of the 4 I was reading. I had 2 arcs, and I was like, just slugging through them.
It's like I think I have like 10 now on that Yali.
Well, I just have 2 that's past due, so that's why I'm like.
Like I'm doing pretty good. This one, the Inamorata one, is the only one that I'm behind on. And then I don't have any more due in March. I have the Book Witch in April. And then I don't think I have any more until June. But I need to get on it. I got a bunch of freaking witchy arcs, man. I got to Drown a Witch, the Blue Moon Cafe and 24-Hour Emporium, Portrait of a Witch Undone, the Iron Hex.
That's cool. I didn't realize that. Huh.
I got so many.
So Inamorata, however you say this word, is the Italian word for a person's female lover.
Okay.
So she's the main character in somebody's. Well, it does mention a toxic love story or something like that. Toxic relationship.
Yeah, that's interesting. Noun, sweetheart, a boyfriend or girlfriend. That's what it is in the Cambridge Dictionary.
Hmm.
But it's Italian. That's so interesting. Okay. Huh. Food for thought while I'm reading this book now.
Here, let's see how it's pronounced.
Innamorata.
Innamorata.
Yeah. I thought it had something to do with death. It has nothing to do with death.
Yeah, I thought it was like more.
Yeah, because more.
Yeah, more.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
yeah. That's really wow.
It's weird how it sounds similar. The Mort is like death, and it's a gothic stuff about death, but also it actually means
Yeah.
female lover.
Thank you. I'm intrigued now. I'm even more intrigued.
See, and that just adds to the whole thing that it's like I wouldn't have pieced that together, but that just lends to its romantic illusion
Yeah.
that I don't think the book.
That's interesting. Okay.
Mm.
My wheels are turning right now.
The cover's really pretty.
Yeah.
Like,
Are we doing another sprint or are we done?
Oh god, no! I'm fucking about to fall
no.
asleep.
All right. I gotta go make a cake.
I'm just waiting for Crystal to clock us off.
Alrighty. Alrighty.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Our
No,
live
we-
show.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me share that information in case anybody cares. Uno momento. Our live show will be. The fuck is it? March 28th,
Saturday.
which is a
Friday.
Saturday.
Saturday?
Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Saturday at 7 p.m. EST on Laura's channel.
Which is oh gosh, what's her channel name again?
Cozy Side Quest.
Quest.
Now.
Cozy Side Quest got changed, yeah. Okay.
So,
Alright.
we will chat about it then, and we'll see how many of us like it and how many of us don't.
Yep.
Yes. It's
So,
gonna be really interesting. Now I'm
It will
excited
be
to pick it up
interesting.
yeah.
at the library tomorrow.
It's not a light read, that's for sure.
Gonna
So,
have to book it.
bye.
Alright, well, thanks for joining.
Night.
Bye. Okay.